What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Rock and Roll True Stories. And I wanted to talk about a news story that I was even surprised by, and I'm sure a lot of people are as well. So apparently, Dave Grohl and the Cult had some sort of feud that went on for a number of years, almost 2 decades, and it looks like it's finally been put to rest. So Ian Astbury of the Cult gave an interview where he revealed that Dave Grohl pretty much did something really nice and extended his hand as a showing of goodwill to end the feud. So Astbury told Vinay Land in a new interview, Dave Grohl basically walked into our dressing room, walked up straight to me and said, "Hi, I'm David Grohl. It's really nice to meet you because I'm not sure what happened in the past, but hopefully we can put that all behind us. And I just want to say it's great to meet you." Now, apparently the whole feud stemmed from the fact that in 2001, the Cult were recording their Beyond Good and Evil album, and one of the songs that was demoed during those recording sessions was tentatively titled Bring Me the Head of Dave Grohl. So Astbury said his irritation really stemmed from a comment that the Foo Fighters frontman made in a magazine where he said he went to a Cult show on a dare and it made him want to put a gun to his head. Astbury would go on to say, "I think at that time we were not too pleased with that, especially from an artist who we actually admired. I mean, I admired him as an artist, and I certainly didn't feel an adversarial relationship with Dave Grohl. I thought Nirvana were amazing, thought he was an incredible drummer, and perhaps he was just finding his feet in the world of post-Nirvana in the early stages of Foo Fighters, and he just needed to go out and make a statement like that. But he didn't even know anything about us, didn't even know where we came from, didn't know us in any way, shape, or form, why we made the choices, why we made the journey we made, because we never spoke to him about it. And it would take almost a decade for the two bands to just happen across paths. So they'd played the same festival in Portugal back in 2017, and both Foo Fighters and the Cult played at the top of the bill for the second day. So following his meeting with Astbury, Grohl even gave a shout out to the Cult during the Foo Fighters performance, and Astbury would say, "I shook the man's hand, I have no problem with him, he's an incredible artist. There's room for everybody. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. But don't put down a fellow artist ever." I'm sure there's been times when I've said slight things about artists and later have gone away and gone like, why did I say that? Was I jealous? Was it just a brain fart? So the Cult are finishing up the celebration of the 30th anniversary of their 1989 LP Sonic Temple. And I've actually done a whole video on Sonic Temple if you guys want to go check it out. I also did another video on the Cult a little while back, and those seem to be pretty popular videos, so go check them out on my channel. And then finally, I'd love to know your guys' opinion on this next story. So Loudwire has looked at some of the big artists of the last decade. It's one thing that's kind of forgotten about is the fact that 2019 is winding down. We're about to close out another decade. And they named Hailstorm as the rock artist of the decade. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on that announcement. I was a little shocked by it. I'm not a huge fan of Hailstorm myself, but I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on that. And then they named Greta Van Fleet as the breakout artist of the decade as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you guys like the content I'm making, go check out my Patreon channel down below. And if you guys have suggestions for future topics you'd like to see me cover, shoot me an email at gnrcentralnews@gmail.com. Take care.